Down syndrome is a condition caused by a child being born with 47 chromosomes, or a third copy of the 21st chromosome. The condition is genetic. If a woman gives birth to a child with Down syndrome, she is more likely to have more children with Down syndrome should she continue to bear children. Physically, children born with Down syndrome tend to have a flattened face, eyes with an upward slant, small hands and feet, a short neck, a flattened nose, and other characteristics. Their physical development also occurs more slowly than that of unaffected children. Mentally, children with Down syndrome are said to have mental retardation, which affects their ability to learn. Down syndrome ranges from moderate to severe. The condition leaves those affected with a greater chance of contracting a variety of medical complications, such as dementia, cataracts, and gastrointestinal issues. Children with Down syndrome may have limitations, but currently, their life expectancy is longer than it has ever been, and with proper support along the way, these students have become active, contributing members of society that lead absolutely normal lives. As learners, children with Down syndrome do face difficulties and delays cognitively. However, it has been proven that with the right interventions and support, they are tremendously capable. As an agriculture teacher, I have had only one experience with a child that has Down syndrome. I did not have him in class, but our shop teacher did. I was able to work with him on his SAE, which was raising a market hog at our school farm. Having Down syndrome did not affect his ability to properly raise a market hog, understand the needs of the animal, or the proper ways to show the animal. In fact, I believe the nature of the project enabled him to be very successful. One of the recommendations when teaching students with Downs is to do so using a series of steps. Cleaning up after and caring for the animal involves steps that this student mastered quite quickly. In terms of showing, it was unfortunate that this young man's parents did not let him attend or show at the county fair, but he did show in both market and showmanship at our local show, and he did so very well. I think that Down syndrome is not a condition that is necessarily going to inhibit a child from having a particular SAE, considering that an SAE, be it shop, garden, or livestock in nature, is going to involve hands-on activities, manipulatives, and a series of steps to be followed. SAE in general is setting up a child with Downs for success. What a wonderful and practical way to teach this type of student a multitude of useful skills. An SAE can be tailored to meet any student's needs, but I feel little change would be necessary for the Down student and that the benefits are endless. As for FFA activities, I also think the possibilities are endless. Local meetings, barbecues, field trips, and community service are all areas where these students can be included, and they would generally be treated with autonomy and respect. These students are capable of serving at fundraiser dinners and donating or running donation drives, attending and playing games at meetings, just the same as the ordinary student. I would recommend that meeting games be ones that include everyone at the meeting so that the Down student does not have to feel embarrassed by volunteering and doing something silly in front of a crowd. Instead, have whole meeting treasure hunts or scavenger hunts where everyone is involved and included. Another idea would be having a costume meeting and having a runway that everyone walked on to show off their costume. These types of activities make the Down student one of a large group where everyone is doing and enjoying the same thing. After watching videos and reading numerous articles, it seems that this is the wish of many students with Downs. They want to be treated the same as their peers. FFA provides unique opportunities for these students to feel exactly that.